Marsha P. Johnson was a trans black woman, and she had gone through quite a lot. And a lot of people kind of credit her as one of the people who started the Stonewall riots, but that is actually disputed. But she's kind of more of a symbolic figure anyway.
New York City. In June of 1969, homosexuality was a criminal offense in most of America. Police raids of gay bars.
Okay. We're watching a video right now, Noodles. Okay? We're watching a video right now, so let's please not interrupt, please. Also, since I'm new, I'm not familiar with the lore too much. Is it true you are starting a cult? No, I'm not starting a cult! I'm not starting a cult. I am not starting a cult. I'm actually starting, speaking of Stonewall and movements, I'm starting a movement, not a cult. It's not a cult. And do you really share your sister wife? No, I don't. And what's with the toaster thing? Hi, okay, shut up, Noodles. You're not new. You're clearly not new. You're a troll. BBM linked a video. I'm not playing that. We're watching a video right now. Please, everyone be quiet.
Pride Month is celebrated in June to honor the struggle for equal rights by members of the LGBTQ+ community and to highlight the progress made. One of the most important moments in this struggle occurred at the Stonewall Inn, a gay bar in New York City. In June of 1969, homosexuality was a criminal offense in most of America. Police raids of gay bars were common, and there had been other uprisings across the country in response to the harassment. The rebellion at Stonewall was a much larger act of resistance, however. Over 5 nights of protests by thousands of people.
5 nights by thousands of gay people.
The struggle for gay rights coalesced into a modern political movement. 1 year later, the first Pride March was held on the anniversary of the Stonewall riots to demonstrate the solidarity against discrimination.
And that's when Pride Marches started and turned into parades.
And to commemorate the acts of the previous summer. Several gay rights organizations grew from this, and their advocacy helped bring about changes in discriminatory government policies. Other cities joined New York in observing the anniversary, and the observance quickly grew beyond its American origin. Celebrations are now held globally, with millions of participants in parades, parties.
Again, no, we're trying to fucking... I'm not gonna get angry. I'm okay. These people are... Okay. Why should they get a month to be proud of fucking each other in the ass? That's deplorable and degenerate. No, it's not. You're being an idiot. Pride Month... Let me explain something to you, okay, in my own words. Pride Month, it's not about, like, being... It's about fighting back against the shaming. People try to shame them for expressing themselves. So Pride Month is you coming out others that are like me, and so they all and who are scared, you know, they are basically saying it's okay to be gay. You know, you're not alone. Look at all of us here at this Pride Parade. If you're at home right now, if you're some young person who's gay and you're in the closet and you're terrified, just know that you're not alone. So that's kind of what Pride Month, people shaming them for the way that they are, and them they're standing up against that hatred and bigotry. Okay, so you're a fucking idiot. Fuck off, Rodriguez, dumbass bitch. Pardon my language. I'm trying to be better, Sharon. You see, do you see what I'm dealing with now? Like, you're watching. I know you're watching the stream live right now, Sharon. Do you see what I'm talking about? Let's read Noodle's comment, shall we? One time when I was in my 20s, I haven't even read it yet. I'm just gonna assume it's something stupid. Noodle said, one time when I was in my 20s, I took a public group shower in Germany and saw a lot of wieners. Some smaller, some larger. Some fatter, some skinnier. But I decided right there after much deliberation that I did not want to suck them. Unlike you. You see what I'm saying? This is like, these are the comments that I get on a daily basis. You try putting up with that, Sharon. And not losing your cool once in a while, okay? Look, I'm going to give myself 3 explosions if I need to use them. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it ain't gonna, I might snap, okay? I'm gonna try to be good here, but you see what I'm dealing with, Sharon. I can talk to you tomorrow or the next day about it. I think, when do we meet next Friday? Or Thursday? I think it's next Thursday. We're supposed to have our next scheduled. Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, we meet on Thursday. So, you're watching right now. You can take your little notes. I'll talk to you on Thursday about it. Mr. Rodriguez. Hey, Suzanne, I see you in the live chat. Let's do something this weekend. Hope you don't mind a bit of womanizing and finessing here, copy. No, please do not sexualize your fellow classmates. Do I need to get the rules back out? Gosh, what is going on here? Take a chat, in the chat for Mega Maga Month. No, Mega Maga Month is not a thing. Trump's on the Epstein list. Trump is on the Epstein list, Chad. Do you support someone who's on the Epstein list? Hey, Giga Chad, do you support Epstein? Do you support...
These and other events around...
See me get Emma Watson. Awesome. In a roundabout way. It's disgusting. And that's deplorable. That's degenerate. Shut your fucking mouth, Chad.
These and other events around...
Everyone be quiet!
Pride Month is celebrated in June to honor the struggle for equal rights by members of the
Oh, well, Sharon's gonna see me get Emma Watson out.
LGBTQ plus community and to highlight the progress made. One of the most...
Great, thank you. Awesome. Great. I'm not, no, we're not talking to Sharon.
Sharon,
We're not talking
I have
to
a
Sharon.
confession. My alter ego, Claire, is one that has a scat fetish. I apologize that I did not bring this back up in the last session, but it was giving me a little bit of a chub.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. He's still secretly banging Toaster, Sharon. Look at his face when he says he's not. I'm okay. Do I need to look at the camera and say this? I'm not having sex with toasters. I never have had sex with toasters. Have I put my penis in a toaster before? Yes, one time, as a joke. It was between Aubrey and I was making a joke to her when the toaster fucking jokes first started. I stuck my dick in a toaster one time, okay? I did not ejaculate in the toaster. I've never actually had sex with a toaster. I put my penis in a toaster slot one time. I never had sex with a... I never had sex. I'm going to say this with a smile on my face. I've never had sex with toasters. Shut up. Okay? Let's move on now. Thank you.
Important moments in the struggle occurred at the Stonewall Inn, a gay bar in New York City. In June of 1969, homosexuality was a criminal offense in most...
So in 1969, being gay was basically a criminal offense. I just want to fucking... I just want to talk, you know? BBM, you really need to play my video. Okay, BBM, let's see what video you sent. Let's go ahead and see it. What are we watching? Is that a toaster?
All around the country, coast to coast. People always saying, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast. I always tell them I like toast.
Incredibly boring. It's an old man banging on a toaster with a couple of forks, saying, I don't mean to brag, I don't want to boast, but I love toast. Like, I don't give a shit, okay? So the quiet sound, you can hardly hear the fucking video. Hey guys, okay. You know what? Let's start over. Let's start over. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be cool. We're gonna be cool. And I'm gonna try being patient with y'all. I'm gonna try being patient with. Oh, look at that. Someone is becoming a member of the Rotten Eggs for 48 months in a row. That's 4 years you've been a rotten egg. That's something else. Hey, would you look here? 4 years of enjoyment and laughter. Appreciate you. Kisses, Lord of Cum. Okay. See, so that's from the user Lord of Cum, whose name I find very weird. Fortunately, they changed it to Ishtali, whatever that means. Some Zonecast said the T in LGBT stands for toaster banger. No, it does not, actually. Some Zonecat, you are simply misguided. The T in LGBT stands for transgender. So let's go through each letter, okay? L stands for lesbian. lesbianism, okay? Ladies first, so the L comes first. G stands for gay, not ginger, stands for gay, okay? So a homosexual male having sex with another male. The B, of course, stands for bisexual. Bisexuality, that's someone who can find, more than one gender attractive. They can be, it's kind of similar to, what is it called? Pansexual, pretty much in my opinion, personally, kind of like the same thing, but bisexual's just been around a bit longer. But it does play a role. LGBT is I'm talking, Mr. Rodriguez. Why are you I don't like how the thumbnail, I don't like how the GIFs cover my face. Okay, I don't want y'all to cover my face in any way. It's disrespectful, it's offensive, I don't like it. Okay, I'm in the middle of a sentence. L is lesbian. L for lesbianism. Okay, G, not for ginger, it's for gay. B is bisexual. Okay, that's bisexual. T is transgender. Okay, LGBT. Q means questioning or queer. Okay, questioning or queer, gender queer. I stands for intersex. Okay, intersex. You're someone who's intersex. A is, of course, asexual, LGBTQIA. A, and then sometimes we also include 2S at the end of this. So the LGBTQIA2S plus community. 2S, of course, means two-spirited. Someone who kind of identifies as both a male and a female. They're two-spirited. This is something that's been around in the native cultures for a long time. Two-spirit people. This is nothing new. A lot of people try to say that this is just new age BS. It's not. The two-spirit thing has been around for a very long time in native culture, so that's nothing new. So yeah, the LGBTQIA2S plus, of course, plus means, it's a catch-all for the other genders and pride things, gay things. So anyway, yeah. So now you know. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, genderqueer or questioning, intersex, asexual, two-spirited, and so on and so forth. That's the LGBTQIA2S plus community. That's what that stands for. So now you know. Now you know. Now you've learned. Isn't that nice? You learned a little bit today. Yeah, you learned a little bit today. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. You're actually learning. Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit, and then we'll get back to the LGBT stuff. A new trailer just dropped for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 35th anniversary re-release. It just dropped just now. Let's see what this is. It's 30 seconds long.
What was that?
Looked like sort of a big turtle in a trench coat.
There is a new enemy. Together we will punish these turtles.
God, I love being a turtle!
So it's just, it's gonna be in theaters.
It's time to go back.
It's gonna be in theaters, so that's pretty cool. They're gonna bring back the Ninja Turtles movie in theaters. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. Okay, guys. Now let's try to actually sit down and watch this video and not interrupt, okay? Because this is very important to learn. Please be quiet.
Pride Month.
Okay, I gave you a little bit of, non-gay stuff. Now let's watch. Now you have to learn.
Is celebrated in June to honor the struggle for equal rights by members of the LGBTQ+ community and to highlight the progress made. One of the most important moments in this struggle occurred at the Stonewall Inn, a gay bar in New York City. In June of 1969, homosexuality was a criminal offense in most of America. Police raids of gay bars were common, and there had been other uprisings across the country in response to the harassment.
Yeah,
the
it
rebellion
happened.
at Stonewall was a much larger act of resistance, however.
See, straight people act like, oh, gay people are just being ridiculous. Oh, they want to go out and celebrate and yada, yada, yada. No, they were literally being treated as criminals in the 60s. It was 69, so almost 1970. That wasn't that long ago in the grand scheme. There are people alive today. Hold on. There are people alive today that remember a time when being gay was literally a criminal offense in America. Land of the free, home of the brave, proud to be an American, pride. You say, oh, pride's a bad thing. Pride's a bad thing. What's that one song? And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died to give that right to me. And I'll proudly stand up next to you. Like, you know that song? Drop a 111 if you've ever heard that song. Ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Have you ever heard that song? In that song, they say, I'm proud to be an American. Proud, pride. So people, if you're proud to be white, if you're proud to be a Trump supporter, if you're proud to be a Republican, you have pride as well, okay? You're proud as well. So you need to understand that the whole pride thing, you're like, oh, pride is like, they're proud to be gay. They were treated as criminals. Straight people were never treated as criminals. Being a Trump supporter, you're not treated as a criminal. Being white, you're not treated as a criminal. So let the gays have their fucking pride rallies and pride parades, part of my language, and let them have June and shut the fuck up. Dumbass fucking Republican hicks. Anyway, Sharon said, Copper, we need to talk about your toaster insertion incident in more detail. I might need a reenactment, and I would like to hear Aubrey's side of the story. Also, reel it in. Remember your trigger word, paintings. Don't talk about paintings on my fucking stream, okay? I want everyone to, because Aubrey hasn't taken those fucking things down. I need you all to shut the fuck up about the damn paintings, okay? I'm not even gonna talk about it. Moving on.
However, over 5
That's
nights
not Sharon. Don't use her name again. That's copyright infringement.
of protests by thousands of people, the struggle for gay rights coalesced into a modern political movement. 1 year later, the first Pride March was held on the anniversary of the Stonewall riots to demonstrate the solidarity against discrimination and to commemorate the acts of the previous summer. Several gay rights organizations grew from this, and their advocacy helped bring about changes in.
I dedicate this to Trump cucks. What are you, Titanium? We're learning about Pride Month right now. Please shut up.
Discriminatory government
It's not
policies.
Friday.
Other cities joined New York in observing the anniversary, and the observance quickly grew beyond its American origin. Celebrations are
No one's touching my fucking paintings. Be quiet.
now held globally